What's the deal? What goes on, gang? How's everybody? Oh, a bunch of people at the Zoom door. Come on in. Come on in. Good morning. Why are you calling him Wish9? That's Nate. Wish9 is Nate. That's one of our mods. What's up, man? How are you? How's everything?
Still under the weather, so I might not be able to talk much today.
Yeah, you sound exactly like my kids right now. We woke up this morning. I was like, all right, let's get dressed for school. They're like, my throat. I'm under the weather. I'm like, are you lying? It's like, no. I can't, my throat. I was like, all right, stay home. I'm going to make you warm milk. So they're all fucking home again.
So can you trade for me today?
What was that?
Can you trade for me today?
Yeah, so they said, Dad, can you go to school for me? Do my homework. I already do everything. Yeah. News kind of volume, right? So we had a bunch of news come out. A lot of folders here. 1, 2, 3 red folders, 2 yellow folders, 2 more red folders coming up, 2 more yellow folders coming up. Well, Canada had some folders, but we don't give a shit about Canada. Canada is that annoying neighbor that's just hanging out up there above a really great party, right? Like the United States is like a big house party, one huge house party. And Canada is that fucking annoying neighbor like upstairs who's like, keep it down, just banging on the, you taking the broom and just like, keep it fucking down. And US is like, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, jump, 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 jump. Yeah, what about the neighbor upstairs? Fuck the neighbor upstairs. And fuck the neighbors downstairs. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Yeah, that's what we are. We're one big party and you guys are just that old neighbor that's like, keep it down. So we had red folders come out and we've had them come out. Look at 3 red folders, even bad numbers, good numbers. So we were expecting a whipsaw. That's what we got. Got a drop, got a raise. Bro's living in his mom's basement, 3 kids in Bill. Your mom's basement. My mama said you ugly. Plus your mother's a man. But outside of that, so the news whipsaw. Now we just wait. We wait for it to come down, right? You want to trade the after effects of news. Daily was bullish. Look at this. The daily's finally flipped bullish here, right? We closed yesterday with no top wick, but we bounced off that body low and came up here. Will we drive? We should on the rebreak of the highs, right? Because we made a top wick first on that daily. We made a top wick first, came down. Now with momentum, we filled in and driving up. Show up our 4-hour levels where we're driving up from. Nice support over here. Where are we coming into? Let's get this on the hourly. We have a really nice support over here. And then they have... Wait, hold on a second. Sorry, gang. I got a live studio audience. Mom came down from upstairs into the basement to see if I'm hungry. You want a sandwich? You and your friends down there want a sandwich? How about the kids? Everybody want a sandwich? Sorry, that's what I picture. Like, that's how I picture it would be. You're living in your mom. Mom just opens the door. You want a sandwich? You know what? Honestly, that don't sound like a bad life. Hell yeah, Ma, bring over a sandwich and fucking feed my damn kids, man. I can't deal with this shit. You take the kids. I will tell you this though. I will tell you this. Right? If you end up spoiling your kids, you're gonna have to raise your grandkids. And if you raise your kids, you're gonna get a chance to spoil your grandkids. Hey, do me a favor. Can you argue about the iPad over there, but close the door to my office? Yeah. If you raise your kids, you'll get a chance to spoil your grandkids. But if you spoil your kids, you're gonna have to raise your grandkids. Just in the building. I think we spoke about a reaction at this level a while back when we were coming up here. This selling it. Can't do anything there off news, right? News can be blasting us to God knows where, or we could be dumping to hell. We getting slipped to hell, so we wait. That's our range. We are bullish on the daily. The 4 hour, well, this previous 4 hour closed weak ass bearish, but it still made a higher high, higher low. Kind of strange, right? Closed bearish, but made a higher high, higher low. So it's not about the closure there. It's about the price action. And now we've whipsawed, bottom wick, came up here, might close back within range. If we close back within range, we probably chop around here for a little bit till NYC open. So I don't mind waiting on this 1 hour closure and waiting for this to set up for NYC. Look, we just drove heavily outside this range, more than 100 pips, right? We had 125 pips outside the range, above the range. And we get some kind of onion back here. But if we get this onion at support, we're going to look for some buys. So if the next 30, it doesn't do us dirty and sets up perfectly, this is what we want to see on the next 30. And if that's the case, we're coming up here to at least retest this area. Right? What you're having right now is a break out of the range, right? So what do you want to do when you see a break? A retest, right? You want that retest. You're retesting right now. Now you just want a closure here for a really good stop. And it'd be great. So if this closes here, next 30 closes somewhere around here as a support, right? You get that. Maybe you get a 15 fake out, which would form the 30 bottom wick. That would be really lovely for us, right? If the next 15 can do this, or if this 15 can do this, right? And the next 15 can close us back up above. Sorry. It'd be better if the next 15 does this. I don't know why this thing keeps skipping lately. There we go. But if the next 15 can give us that closure below, and the following 15 gets a lot of orders in on the break of that low right there, gives us a bottom wick, gets the sellers in, closes back up above, we get a 30 closure that looks like this above the range. Right? This is the fake out. This is what we're looking for on the next candle on the 15. This is what we're looking for in the next candle on the 30. Okay. This would be the 15-minute time frame. This would be the 30-minute time frame. Okay. It'll do the same thing. You'll get the fake out on the 15, and this fake out would just be a bottom wick on a 30 and a hold of support. So instead of fake, this is an onion on the 30 with the fake out on the 15, but it's doing the same thing. And we now get this to happen or get this to behave. Were you guys last night? Yeah, we were on last night. Something ain't right. Where's the hell is Sam the spaceman? He's not allowed in my mom's basement. Ma, don't let me invite friends over. But I think sellers going in to wipe out buyers. So you're thinking of buying 44.70? I'm thinking about getting a closure. And once I get a closure, I'll have an understanding whether this level is going to hold as a support or a resistance. Sam was at the door at the Well Oil Diddy party. Sam was checking IDs. Took L because I prefer shorts, expecting unemployment to be high. But it doesn't matter what you expect. You weren't sure. That? Wait, hold on a second. I think they're asking me for sandwich. What's the beef in the chat here? Yeah. Sorry, gang. I had to go eat. Mom made me a sandwich. Took some pips on news. No, we had no news entry. No entry on news. Hold on. I just figured out how to block out the sun in my room. Yeah, I know I'm muted. I was joking around with my live studio audience. What's your average RR? I know you're trolling. You're definitely trolling there. Good one. LOL. Had a buy limit, 70 pips to long. Okay. W. Is it FOMO to buy right now? If you have to ask that, then yes. The fact that you got to ask that makes that FOMO. Took long from 490 to 505. I was going to hold till 510, but took it early. Just woke up after panic selling my 474 position before bed. Pissed off with FOMO balls. Oh, what's up with everybody? Another 2 red folders at 10 a.m. here in about 45 minutes. We got NYC open here in about 10 minutes. In about 15 minutes, sorry. But nothing doing right now. We broke out and now we're just kind of chopping it up. In the key level, be patient. Either blasts up or drops down. We can catch major pips today. We snipe it. Okay. Sure. Hopes and dreams. Wait, why is that funny? Like 18 conversation going on in chat, and half of them aren't even English. Hey, can we stick to no Sputnik in the chat, please? Even the United Nations agree on a language. Can we agree on one? American only chat, please. I need you to speak American only. We don't take kindly to your kind around here. What the fuck is a kilometer? You know what a fucking kilo is. You just never knew it ends with a meter. You always thought it ends with a gram. All right, you think in the future trading could be really could be fully automated like AI? Did you ask me that before? I swear to God, somebody asked me that in those same exact words. Can you explain your
Probably the same
game?
person.
Yeah, probably the same person, same exact words. No, I don't think you could. I don't think AI could do what I do. I do
No.
not. I do not.
You ain't trusting AI without money.
Word. Actually, Kenny, you'd be surprised, man. Some people will be like, I ain't got to do shit. Take all my money here, lose it all.
Yeah.
Lose it all.
Yeah. Then no responsibility.
Yeah.
No responsibility. Then be mad when it don't work out the way they want it.
Yeah. How it works out for the person that's selling the AI or the bot or whatever.
Yeah. And whatever the AI did and help somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Who's selling the latest algo right now in the industry? Who's got the latest algo? Who's got the latest AI bot algo that's like making everyone rich?
I'm sure if I open up my Twitter or something, my
I can come
Instagram.
up. I don't even have to
Somebody
look. I
tell me
can come
something.
up with at least. I'm gonna need another hand or something. I need at least 15 off the top of my head without looking on Instagram.
Popping up everywhere. That means everybody should be rich.
Where are all these rich people? Where are there's been thousands of these? There's hundreds of thousands of these bots sold. Like, where are all the rich people? How come the only person that's rich is the one selling them? Like, how the fuck did that happen? Does he the only one know how to use it?
Apparently.
Americans should fully adopt the metric system. We have. Haven't you seen our drug program? Haven't you been? Haven't you been to our trap houses? How do you think we measure everything? You think I'm selling you a fucking? I don't know. I mean, we do, but
Don't worry about America. We gonna be all right.
we like measuring shit in 12s instead of 10s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Busting the RAM GPU prices. Hello, my friend. Hello. I think there are already profitable third-party trading bots. If somebody has a profitable bot, it would never be on sale. You would never know about it. And if the only people that would have it would be those big companies that can invest in massive amount of resources into something like that. Probably have a whole department running one single bot, and just it would be proprietary.
The masses is not gonna get their hands on something that's gonna make them money.
It would be completely proprietary. It would never be sold. You would never see it, and they'll make a meme about it.
It'd be a whole bunch of fakes.
They'll make a
Yeah,
meme
fake
about
content.
it, like 6-7 or some shit like that. So to troll everyone that thinks the shit works. To make sure the word doesn't get out. So you could be like, oh, that shit, it don't work. Where you guys been my whole career?
Right here. Glad you found us though. Yeah.
Look like a Dombo pig with that hair. What the dude saying? Oh, Los? You talking about Los? Yeah. That's a great trading bot. That bot's MIA, bro. Damn, yeah. I heard Traders Domain had the same trading bot. Made me laugh. A lot of people are creating polymarket bots using Claude. Jean-Claude? Jean-Claude Van Damme, that shit ain't gonna work. Not sure how accurate that all is, but huge buzz going on around it. Yeah, because people can't fucking trade Wix. What did I miss? Just finished my 9 to 5? Well, be glad you finished your 9 to 5 and you're not doing a 10 to life. You've missed nothing. Right now, we're just pulling up and we need some structure in order to be able to trade. Very simple. Same as always. This American guy sound like shit. Off with his head. I was in SoFlo. I'm back in Orlando now. Nice. Nice. It's all right. Orlando's cool. Not everybody's perfect, right? Orlando ain't bad. Time to make a sandwich. They have a leaderboard for AI traders. So it's just like bots, like a bot leaderboard. Do the bots know about this? They can't be happy. What's the best area in Florida? Right near the beach, boy. Damn. Anyway, gang. Well, shit, half America's bots. Yeah, wait till GTA 6 comes out. The world's gonna really find out what we're about. Because, like, from what I've seen in the video, in the commercial, in the previews, or what is that called? The trailer. From what I've seen in the trailer, it was an actual trailer, and there was a fucking cracked out bitch in that. From what I seen in the trailer, it was the whole park. I have 3 kids, life insurance in place, and nearing retirement by the time GTA 6 comes out. I already got all that. I'm literally there, bro. You just described my life, and it's still not out. St. Augustine, Florida is the best spot because you can drive on the beach. Nothing better than loading the truck up and pulling that bitch right up to the water. Yeah, until it's high tide, and then your ass is stuck. You can drive on the beach in some areas. Bro, I can't even take my dog to the beach. You could drive on there? Man, I just like Florida. Anywhere in Florida is cool right now, right? Because it's like the entire world is freezing their ass off right now. Everyone's walking around with big fucking puffy jackets with the hood on, and their little I don't know, just everyone's got like, look at people in New York or Chicago or like Boston, right? They're all fucking with, or Maine or New Hampshire, like just everyone's walking around with a big red fucking nose and just frozen snot on their cheeks, and they're like, and then you get in the elevator and take off your fucking gloves and you're like, hey Bob, great weather today, huh? Nah, fucking roll a joint, put on a wife beater, go by the pool, look at a palm tree, Like, fuck that cold weather. Fuck that bullshit. Not me. I'm from South Africa. Oh man.
That's true. But I tell you what, you won't catch me in Miami in August.
It's cold as fuck in Miami in August, let me tell you. Because everywhere you walk into, the ACs are blasting so heavy. I gotta wear hoodies.
You talking about outside, remember? We ain't talking about inside.
I ain't going outside.
The people in New York ain't going outside either. Big help.
I ain't going outside. I'm just staying inside and I'm wearing a hoodie. It is freezing everywhere in Florida if you're inside. Everywhere. All of Florida is freezing. And you gotta wear a hoodie when you go out because, like, it's hot as a bitch outside, but as soon as you walk in somewhere, because you're going somewhere, you're not going outside, it's so cold. Looking at a palm tree is all the therapy you need. Even like, let's say you got a 9-to-5 job, right? You got to travel for work, you got to get out. Just think about it. Some places, like, it's just dark and gloomy and you walk out and it's dirty and outside. And it's not just the place is dirty, it's just like naturally dirty, right? Like, you get snow, you follow by sleet, it's followed by, you know, all the cars driving on it. So naturally it just shit gets like grayish, brown, and like, no, don't get me wrong, I love a little like white snow, but not the yellow or the brown one, right? And it's gray and gloomy in places like that. And then like you wake up here and you look at a palm tree, everything's green all year round, and you're looking at like beaches and water. And even if you got to go to work on your 9-to-5, just your ride to work is just so much more pleasing that you just get to work in a better mood. So that's why I like warmer climates. Also, I hate to be freezing because it's fucking hard to wake up in freezing cold, right? Like when it's cold, you don't want to get the hell out of bed. When it's warm, you want to fucking jump out of bed and dive into the pool.
Definitely hard to get up in the winter.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun things you could do in the snow, right? Go on the mountains, snowboarding, skiing, build a snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? But yeah, the kids love it and all that bullshit. But like, I'd rather have 9 good months and 3 months than 3 good months and 9 months.
Well,
yeah.
Technically,
I'd rather do the.
We got 9 good months and 2 or 3 bad months. The winter. From March on, we're good till December.
Nah, 70 degrees is cold, my man.
Wow. In March,
they be seeing 70 degrees in Detroit. They be like, beach time. When I see 70 degrees over here, I gotta go find a bubble jacket.
The Detroit summer is 85 every day. I don't need to go nowhere.
Damn.
I don't need 85.
Florida all year round.
I don't
85
want 185
every day.
I don't want 90 in the summer. I don't need 90.
No, it's 85 all year round in Florida. It's just like in the summer it'd be like 85 feels like 110. 85 feels like 105.
You tell yourself it's 85.
I mean, like, if it feels like 105, it's fucking 105. I don't know.
When I retire the next few years, I plan on having 2 houses, probably somewhere in Georgia, Atlanta area, and then up here. I'll be going back and forth.
Been in the South since 2013. No regrets, bro. No regrets.
I can't do the summer. I'm not doing 95 or 100 all summer. I can't go outside. No.
Yeah. Rick said, "I'm from Jamaica. I never see snow before." How the fuck all year around? In Miami, yeah. It's good today, bro. It is lovely out today. It was cold the last couple of days. We had a little cold.
Come on.
What was that?
It's not hot all year round in Jamaica.
In Jamaica? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's hot all year round. Oh. Penny
I'm
knows.
telling you, it's not.
It's the Caribbean. Caribbean don't change.
Yeah, when that cold
Right
front
now
comes
it's nice
in,
and cool.
I can hear it's always nice and cool in Caribbean. Well, I never heard somebody say something different. You go to talk to somebody from the islands, like, island, man, it's nice and cool, man.
It is though.
Always, it's nice and cool. It'd be a fucking category 6 hurricane right now. It's nice and cool, man.
That's good weather.
And it's just, that's your outlook on life, which is good.
I agree.
I'd rather sweat my balls off than freeze my balls. Yeah, like I'd rather be warm than like have to look. I'd rather take clothes off than have to look for extra clothes. It's actually very pretty on the trees and more. The humidity is crazy. You can only take off so many clothes, but can't put plenty on. But I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Gang, drop a like, sub to the channel, please. While we're doing this.
I'm miserable when I'm just hot and sweating, just sitting there sweating. That to me is just the 100 degrees, just sitting there sweating, ain't doing nothing.
Just hating life. Yeah, it's NYC open here. That was a massive wick we just grabbed. Yeah, I'm not looking for that fucking 132 pip. Where's it loading up to? All right, we bounced off support here, but this is NYC open. That's just a whipsaw. 125 pips up and down in 5 minutes. What are you doing? Hey. I see you's taking multiple buys here right now over leveraging. I see you's. I'll tell you one thing, it ain't gonna be me. I'm not one, because yeah, 90% chance it works. That 10% chance that it doesn't, that's 150 pips. I'm good. Shorts and t-shirt every day, never wear shoes, always flip-flops, simple life. Bro, I just wear Jordans every day and I sleep in them, and I honestly sleep in them just in case I gotta make a run for it. Because sometimes I just gotta wake up and some crazy shit be going on and I just start running. Yeah, it's always wild. It's always... Dad, wake up, I'm hungry, I need breakfast. What the heck? Dad, the police are breaking down the door. Honey, you want a sandwich? Fuck that. I'm out. Just dip. I can't be getting caught in these situations. It's all but close partials and B, the rest I'm glad I did. W. I'm in my office in the house and I'm still fucking wearing shades. You know what I mean? Yeah, motherfuckers in New York don't give a shit. They wake up and put on their Timberlands. You put on your Tims and you ready to go. You could, Tim's are 100% of your outfit. You know, they say the sneakers are 90% of your outfit, right? Like Jordan's 90% of your outfit. You can wear whatever you want. You look like a bum. You got a fresh pair of J's on, that's 90% of your outfit. But motherfuckers in New York, Tim's is 100% of their outfit. They could walk outside in fucking Speedos. You got Tim's on, that's the outfit. You can show up to the beach with fucking a bathing suit and Tim's on. Fuckers in New York wear Tim's with no socks. Unlaced. Throw a chicken wing in there. For lunch. Bro, on charts 24/7 these days. I'm just morning, evening. New York session, Asian session. And I want to get some fucking positions in if these things can start behaving. It's been 2 days. It's been 36 hours since the position. We lost him. Yo! We found him. Someone needs a name. We found him. We can have a we lost him and a we found him. Bullish is not. Oh, damn, a whole bunch of people knocking at the Zoom door. Come in. Come in. Give Rick some wicks and he'll show you some shit. Yo, somebody sign this dude. Bars, bro. If you don't get a record deal before the end of this stream, I'm gonna be surprised. You got a talent, bro. You got a hidden talent that you should have kept hidden. Yeah. Ciphering the meaning behind that. They got to get you a deal. An agreement. I wish I had the patience of Mr. Wicks, rookie trader here, making rookie mistakes. First live account was up 20%, now at 53%, only going in what Wicks does from now on. Wait, I'm so confused. So you traded from 20% to 53%, and you're pissed. Did you not make money? Oh, down. Euro was up 20%, now at 53. You're right. Okay. Yeah. It hasn't been amazing. Look at this, right? NYC Open, there's a bunch of buyers on this candle right now. I know it. It was NYC Open. A lot of you saw this fucking bottom wick. You're like, holy shit, breaking highs. We're loading up and we're moving up. Moving up here. Fucking candle said, nope.
How about no? How about no?
That was a delayed fucking reaction. Thank you. Soundbite. News in 17 minutes. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. Waiting for some more red folders over here to drop. Prelim consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. Oh, we're gonna be inflated. We are inflating. Lose money on NQ, then watch your stream and make it back. Well, stop losing money on NQ then. I wish I could hit something while trading. Wifey gonna become. I'm not even sure where that's going.
I'm about the trees. Wife and me were complaining about the smell.
Oh, I thought he was trying to fucking go fucking Netflix and chill while waiting for a trade, bro.
No, he was talking about me smoking. Hey, wish he could.
So wifey gonna be complaining. Stop it, I'm tired. Don't you know I just had to fucking walk from the living room to the kitchen? I'm tired. Yeah, I didn't see the conversation you was having with Kenny. Or,
Yeah, he want to smoke, but he can't.
he wanted to smoke, but he can't. I'm gonna go rub it in. Yeah, you can rub it in. Don't rub it out.
No, don't rub it out. Not on Zoom. I don't smoke in my house either, actually. I usually have me a house that I'm working on, and I make that my man cave. And so I always got a setup where I just smoke over there, but I haven't bought a house in about a year, so I decided to build me a little man cave in my garage.
That's crazy how you make that sound like I ain't bought a house in a year. It's been a long time.
Well, yeah, it's been a year or two.
I ain't been to that restaurant in a year. Gotta go hit up these spots like 3-4 times next week. I'm gonna go buy 4 or 5 houses in the next month. I ain't done it in a year.
I don't know. I'm not in a rush. Usually I'll be back on, but I've been kind of in chill mode. So I'm sure eventually something will pop up and I'll be back on. But for now I'm chilling. So I had to build me something temporary until I find my next victim.
Sanford. Where's Sanford? Connecticut? Oh, okay. Yo, Orlando is probably the busiest city in all of Florida right now, right? The fastest growing city, I think.
I'm actually looking at taking up some land down in Atlanta area, outside of Atlanta, and doing like a container park or something like that.
Hey, you know what? I always thought Atlanta, and I always thought Atlanta was like a really big city. It's not that big.
It's just all the cities around it that's
Yeah, it's the surrounding area. But Atlanta itself, like, I drove through it in like 5 minutes. I like really beginning to end.
Bridge, right outside of Atlanta, so that's where I'm at all the time. We go into Atlanta when we want to, but all the communities that are building up their own communities. You may or may not even go in Atlanta when you're in Atlanta.
He said that's a lie. There's always traffic. Yeah, it was a lot of traffic. It was.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the
Sometimes
thing
you ain't
is,
going to
like,
Atlanta.
with that traffic, once it moved, I was like, damn, that was it. That was all of Atlanta. He said 5 minutes. What car are you driving? It was a motorcycle. We white lined it, right? That's why 5 minutes. What's your Apex code? I don't have an Apex code. Top 1 futures. Top 1 futures, my man. And code is Wix, and you'll get roughly 40 to 50% off. We got news here in 10 minutes. And sometimes the news be newsing. So we're gonna wait for it to news. Trying to go make the front screen in the car a TV. So that's what I got to do after stream today.
Is that what they doing now?
That's what I got to do today. Yeah, because I got the TVs in the back, right? But then, like, who the fuck needs that? I can't watch it. Like, when the kids are watching fucking, Shrek, I'm trying to laugh at the donkey too. And they're like, and I'm sitting in the front like, what part are we on?
You chauffeur. You ain't supposed to be enjoying.
Nah, fuck that. They lucky they in the car with me and not and not the other lady.
Get oldest the keys. I'm sure she'll try.
You gonna enter trade this session? If it sets up, yeah, I'm gonna enter trade. If it doesn't, I won't. It's not often you get multiple sessions with no trade. It's just, but it happens. It happens. You can be flying over speed bumps watching TV. Well, no, there's already basically a big ass screen in the front, right? But I'm just trying to make it have like a Netflix and a YouTube. So my mechanic said he could do that shit. I'm gonna swing by and see if he could do it. I told you guys I met I met what's his name? I met Steve Madden at his place. I've actually seen him multiple times there now.
So I'm getting you some shoes.
No. He gets his cars done there. He had his daughter was there last time I was there with a Bentley GT. But he has this old school Ferrari and
Well, tell him next time you see him, my boy Kenny from Detroit said, up your game a little bit in your shoes.
yeah, the glue sucks. The stitching be coming out.
A little leather be a little harder than I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's cool. So like he gets a lot of work done there. And my guy said he could do the TV, so he laughed at me too because I got caught. I bought one of those not Amazon sticks, but like those little adapters that they sell on Amazon. Right here. I bought one of these. Here, I got it. Oh. And like it's supposed to plug in and just have fucking Netflix and YouTube on your screen. Nope. This shit don't work. I brought it to my mechanic. He's like, "Oh yeah, I seen these on TV." He's like, "Does it work?" I'm like, "Nope." He's like, "Yeah, that's why I didn't buy one." Yeah, gang, please drop a like, sub to the channel. We're waiting on the market to do something. We're waiting on news here in 6 minutes. Fucking scam. I seen the ads for that. Yeah, but it was only like $40, like or $30. I just like, let's just see what happens. It stops on that bitch. The RR was good though. Just drop my open herb grinder. I got one of these. This is my grinder. You ever have these? And then it's like a grinder transformer thing. You open up the thing, and then there's blood right there, and then you do one of these. Boom. And then you put the cone in here, and I press the button, and it starts doing this whole vibrating thing. And once it's done vibrating, the whole joint is full because this thing fills up the entire cone. And it vibrates, yeah. I forgot what it's called. It's called this is it. This is what it's called. It looks like beats. Doesn't it look like beats? Like a B? Or a D? I don't know which way you guys see this. Name of the grind. I got this shit somewhere. It was a birthday present from obviously from another pothead, but from another weed head. But it's an amazing thing. Like if you don't want to roll, and if you just have like cones pre-roll, right, that you fill up, that thing fills it up in like, you could get like 20 cones in like 10 seconds. It's called Cloud 9 Cloudiest 9 Tectonic 9. Yeah, honestly, the best grinder I've had. That fast, can't even go. I put half an ounce in that bitch. It doesn't matter. So what? You get 3 joints, 4 joints, 5 joints. Yeah, I easily from like I'll get like 7, 8 joints out of one breakdown, out of one grind. Simple gifts like that makes it. Yeah, that was a way better gift. I got some expensive gifts. Yeah, like it gave me $1,000 nug smasher, like that presses and gets all the oil. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this bitch? Gotta sit there for hours, fucking making industrial grade, fucking. What's it called? The liquid.
Resin?
The resin, yeah. What am I gonna do with that shit? I'm not gonna sit there, and it's heavy as fuck. It's like over $1,000, and it's like giving it away for free. Nobody wanted to take it. I think I fucking threw it out, or I got it somewhere in a closet or something. But that thing is simple. It's exactly what I like. Yeah, good. You should make a promo code so you get commission when someone buys it off you. I really don't care. Sell it on marketplace, $600. $600 bucks. $600, yeah, easy. You'll get $500-600 easy for it because it's over $1,000. I don't even know where it is. It's got to be. I think it's like in my Airbnb in the garage. All right, we got 40 seconds here for news. $30 seconds. Fireworks. Are we ready for fireworks? There just hasn't been anything. We have news that's been in our way the entire morning, and NYC Open, all it did was make a bottom wick on the study. This was NYC Open, bottom wick. Just gonna ignite account with your promo. W, thank you. And you're welcome. Great to hear. Wow, we had almost 500 viewers. I think over 500 viewers last night for Asian. In New York topped that. I don't know. Guess what? This was also a 4-hour close, bullish 4-hour close at the 4-hour resistance. So there's nothing doing there. And you have news in the way right now. Let's look at the numbers. Ooh, good numbers, flat numbers. We should come back down. All right, we held resistance. We should come back down. Can we form a resistance here? Let's see if we can get a 15 or 30 closing bearish, giving us what we want. Or can we push back up here and then we'll take the rebreak of the lows? Right, possibly. It'd be interesting if we can push up, break this high, not drive. If we're able to tap this resistance here at 45.10, it's a really good level, right? Nice round number, 45.10, nice psychological level. Plus it's our actual 30 resistance. This would be a celery play that would fail the drive up. Oh, it's about 20 pips to fill. Yeah, I'm not with negative news though, right? So, well, not with good news for the dollar and bad news for gold. Bad news for gold, we should drop. So if this can re-break highs, tap the resistance, but fail, I think that this wick is a wick to fill. This previous candle wick, what we're going to need is to re-break lows. Kind of funky how it did all. Boom, 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 boom. 2, 3. This news usually doesn't move anything. Whether it moves or not, we're going to go based on the way the candle prints, right? Or the candles print. So even if it doesn't move, or if it moves, we're going to need closures outside the range or fake out or hold of resistance, right? We're going to need to hold some levels. So regardless of what happens, as I always say, we're going to see it printed on the charts here. The candles will print, and then we will take advantage of whatever the candles print. But the right folder, which means it has a stronger impact on the dollar, right? Because we're not really trading gold. We're really trading the strength or the weakness of the dollar when it comes to so. This has a lot more impact than any of these yellow folders, right? So this is the only one we're going to pay attention to. But it's not a pay attention to it and then trade based on it. No, we're going to see it printed on the charts. We'll trade based on what we see on the charts. This similar candle right here just went back the other way. Stops are getting a little big if price does what we want. 90 pips. Yeah, that's why probably better off waiting on closure, but I'm not going to trade these first 5 minutes or first 10 minutes after the news here anyway. Like, I'm going to wait for this 15 to print. And it just so happens, right, that our news was right around NYC open, so we didn't have much of a chance to let the news settle to trade because the news came right back up. All right. Instant sim or on top one, what's the summary of the difference from evaluation account? It's instantly funded. It's an instant funded versus yeah. Yeah, taking a quick smoking break. Moving fast, right? Whips on. So it mush up, re-break the highs, right? Tap our resistance, come back down. Thing is, you just trade this. This can keep whips on. So while we're doing this and waiting for the market to settle down and actually normal price action to enter, you guys can make yourself some coffee, go have a smoke break. I'm doing. We'll be here. We'll be here for a little bit. All right. Here we go. Supreme Court will not rule on tariffs. Good. Crisis is over. I got the most of the spilled oregano out of my chest here. Okay, I don't want to ask because I'm going to regret asking, so I'm just not going to ask. From my experience, if you breach and now you're pre-live, you can just buy one new account. If you breach it, you have to wait 7 days. If you reach payout, they will check and put you on a pre-live again. How many times have you done this? Top Step gave you the trade away login, but no password for their website if I hit reset. What are your options when Project X is removed from top one? Ninja Trader, Trade of 8, Trading View. Can I still trade before I log? Not sure about Top Step. Good morning. It's been a minute since I've been here. Happy to be back. Oh, I'm happy to have you back. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. All right, we've tapped that low. Remember, we just spoke about this. If we can re-break highs, tap this area, start re-breaking lows, we should be in good position to fill this wick down. Need some closures. I like the fact that people are coming back around. I think we've had a pretty big audience and a bunch of people had their own stuff to do, but a lot of people are coming back around. It's a lot easier to, to scale one thing than continuously chase shadows. But your brain convinces you otherwise. Honestly, I just got off YouTube to market my business, but now I have a little free time. Still, yeah, that's the fact that you're making yourself rich and not somebody else is pretty good. I fucking want to send Kenny 2 to 3 years to Dagestan and forget. Oh, so you don't like Kenny. Kenny get all the bears high. Kenny can't go to Dagestan. Can't smoke, he ain't going. He like me, like if I don't go on vacation in places where there's no weed. Dubai? I mean, maybe for a day.
Look at it on the map. If I can't smoke weed, I don't want to look at it on the map.
Yeah. Y'all got a dispensary?
I don't even know where it's at.
We got a beautiful downtown. You got a free 5-star hotel. Y'all got a dispensary? No? All right, I pass. I love him, but I want to make him a real wrestler. You feel me? No. Come to Thailand is like 10 cents a gram. I can't do it. Can't do that. I get too much. Too much weed. And legal. Everything's legal in Thailand.
Hate the smell. Oh no.
I need top shelf. I'm with you there, bro. I'm with you there. It's just at some point there's a big fucking difference. But I also understand it from the standpoint of I remember the days where I couldn't afford, remember that song back when it came out? That's exactly what was happening. I got 5 on it. I couldn't even afford the 5, man. I got to chip down with the boys to get the 5. Yo, Benny, stop that bullshit. Dog, we wanted to eat my protein all the time. I also prefer flour, yeah. Damn. What's your mama's name, bro? It's the same mama. People be like, you vape, you get the edibles, good, but even if I do it, I still want to get the flour. So I don't need all that shit. I just want the flour.
That's it.
Benny wants the gains. He does. Look how he's staring. This dog. No, bro.
I was at the dispensary this morning.
Look,
I
I'm
passed
eating.
all that shit up.
This is my food. No. Like. This fucking dog. Get the fuck away from me, bro. Yeah, I'm waiting on this 30 to close. Making higher highs, higher lows. We've tapped resistance. I would like for this shit to close. If we take sells on the break of the lows, it's 112 pips stop. I'm not doing that. Get the vapes and gummies for travel. I don't even do that because when I travel, it's like I got a whole army of women. I need flour.
Yeah. I'm traveling with family. I'm just kind of like, yeah, when I get there, I'm gonna get on somebody somewhere. But when I'm by myself, take a little half ounce with me, no biggie. Try to find some more once I get there.
Yeah. That's what sucks about cities, cold cities, because I know you got tint laws, and I know you can't have them crazy tints, and I know you still have the crazy tints, even though you can't have them. So whenever you see the police, you just be rolling your window down, just driving by it. Make sure the seatbelt, just rolling the window down. As soon as the police gone, windows up. Eminem goes on. Radios.
Yeah, Mike, you know, weed is legal in Detroit, so I'm sure you can smell it all over the place when you came for the game.
Yo, we got a new stupid law now about the license plates in Florida. It's a dumbass law. Yeah, I have fives all around. I never used to get pulled over. I got 25s right now, and they hate that shit. Waiting on things. Print. What else you need to print, Wix? A fucking candle that closes outside the range or shows direction. This is just indecisive on the previous candle. News came out bad for gold. We should be dropping. Because it came out good for the dollar. Try and buy with the windows down when it's freezing. Yeah. I remember, in New York, it would be below zero. It would be like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and it'd be freezing. It would be snowing, heavy snowfall. And you pull up next to a cop, and you got to roll your window down. And he knows you got tints. But if you don't roll your window down, you're getting a ticket. You be thinking they don't know. You'll be like, as soon as he pull up, you'll be like, it'd be the old cars too, You'll be rolling it up. Be like a 89 Celica. I got you, Jay. Going sky high. What do you think? I think we're bumping into a resistance, and the news should be taking us the other way here, right? You just got good numbers, so gold should drop. Good for the dollar, bad for gold. We're bumping into a resistance. I don't know. Kind of arbitrary here. Been 20 minutes since that news. Didn't do nothing. Somebody said that news kind of doesn't do much, right? Somebody said that earlier. Toronto's all snow right now. About to go there. About to go hit up Brampton. Quick drive through Brampton, right? Coming to see Don. Nah, he's definitely not in Brampton. Indian Fest. That's why. Brown Town. Don't make fun of Brown Town. He's in Vaughan. Fucking. It's Toronto. How big can it be? Toronto's Toronto. You're in Toronto. Yeah, the good thing about today is it's Friday. Right? Kenny's here. I'm here. We go get you high today. Because you ain't got a job. You ain't got shit to do. GCG6, correct ticker. GCG26, yes. February 2026. It should have bought when it came down earlier. But no. The only moves we had were news pushes. That's all we've had. Look, you had a news push here, the whipsaw, right? The drop here, the come up back. There was a couple of whipsaws there, I think. Boom, boom, boom. So that was the news. Then you had NYC open that went nowhere, ended up closing with no direction, right? Just candle. And now, yeah, you have a celery play coming up, but you're at a resistance. And the news came out against you, right? News should have brought this down. It came negative for gold. Gold should have came down. So no matter what the news was, right, things will be printed on here. So if you were fundamentally trading this, you're probably taking a sell there, and this thing just blasted through all your stops, right? Out the window go all your fundamentals, right? Because it doesn't matter what happens fundamentally. You can have a good read on sentiment, but it's not about what the numbers. It's how the numbers make people feel, and then it gets reflected here on the charts. And you can't predict and see how people are feeling. You can see the numbers and logic, but we are not logical beings. We are very emotional beings. Actually, women are. But let's not get into that. But in general, people tend to act based on how they feel, on their emotions and not logic, right? And that's kind of sentiment. But logically, yeah, you would think we'd be coming down and market's still moving up. That's why you're going to trade based on what's printed here and not on how you feel about the news. That buzzer beater you was looking for on Asian made you 90 pips. Yeah, but you would have had to wait for like 2 or 3 more hours for it to happen. Like, all right, it moved like a few hour candles later. Like, it was like way later. Because for everyone that doesn't know, last night Asian session. Yeah, by the way, we had like 500 people on that session. Thank you guys for showing up and showing support. We ended the session, I called it, and then while we had the closing credits going, right? We opened back up, right, for an Easter egg. We had an Easter egg at the end. We opened back up for a buzzer beater, and we had pending orders, and it never got there, and got there later on because it ranged in that little range for a little while. You're logical psyching yourself out because you clearly have no fucking idea. I'm sorry. My apologies. Didn't mean to offend you with my trading. Trump gonna attack. I mean, I don't think he needs to attack him. They're just kind of down there. Just walk through. This is Stacks, by the way. Stop muting me. I don't mute you. If you got banned here, the mods are probably doing their job. There's a reason they have wrenches. I have a million channels that will keep coming back. How many mods? We got like 60 mods, bro. You're gonna have a rough time. That's why you get mad at me. No, bro, I've literally read every single post you've had, and even the posts where you were muted by the mods. Even the post where you were muted by the mods, I still clicked on it, and it was grayed out, so nobody sees it, but I still read it so everybody can see what you wrote. Or so everybody can hear what you wrote. Let's talk about it. There used to be a show called Let's Talk About It. Talk about it. What's hurting you? What is hurting you? Damn it, Dad said he was coming back. He'll come back one day. He'll come back. How many emails to make counts does bro have? The fact that you're not, bro. You guys would be surprised how many what was his first name? Wait. Wait, who blocked him? Was that Jay? I'm gonna come back. What was his name? Stacks. You know how many stacks I get in my emails? I literally get death threats in my emails from people like Stacks. I love you, bro. But man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Probably full margin on a trade. 100%. I always see Kenny balling up. Why not today? He done. Done.
3 and done.
Crash out Fridays. Oh. I thought we were past this. We've been doing this for fucking half a decade here on streams. I thought we were past this. Maybe like a year or 2 in. A year or 3 in. Dude, the things I've done on stream, forgetting my own trading, the things I've done on streams. I've been in the fucking trenches every day for the last 5 years, taking every fucking trade live on screen. I've 300% my account for 3 years in a row. Bro, I got a track record that speaks louder than any post out of all your 500 fucking troll accounts can make. And it's not a track record on my own. It's a track record built here in the trenches with the people live on stream. I thought we were past this. We've been doing this for a decade. We won't get over this. I give people a chance to talk. I mean, I enjoy intellectually honest conversation. But like I said earlier or the other day, no one's gonna force any hands here. There won't be a trade placed because you're unhappy, or it's gonna be a trade placed when I decide there's gonna be a trade placed. Very simple. For everyone else, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys showing up here. Through the good, through the bad, through all the fun times, through the value. Tell me where to send my money to your scam broker. I don't own a broker. Like, do not like Top One, which is my sponsor. I think they've paid every single person out that made their money here. Oh, go use AMP Futures. That's my actual broker. I'm not even an affiliate. All right. Like, if I didn't want, bro, if honestly, go make these comments to somebody that's actually selling you a broker link or whatever it is, or an affiliate, bro. They'll ignore your comments. You think they want the conversation? I promise you. I promise you. Anyone that's scamming you will not want that conversation to even be brought up in a live stream. Well, fuck, I've read every single one of your comments. And you're still angry. No, just chill, relax, and like come here for the value and sponge it, right? Use me, and if you can't find use for me, then I guess I'm useless to you, right? But there's plenty of people who, you know, use this information to get good in their own trading. Use what I know, right? But I don't want to be useless. That's why I'm out here every day providing value. But my goal is to provide value through my own trading. So why I'm saying, like, there's nothing you can say that's going to delete my track record. Oh, all right. Zero chance he didn't over risk on a single trade you took and got unlucky. Yeah, the only affiliate I have and ever promoted was Top One Futures, and full transparency, you guys know they're a sponsor here. I've told you when they've given me an account to trade, remember? I've told you when they've breached all my accounts because they treat me like everybody else. I passed their fucking challenge, their instant fundeds, got paid out 5 times in a month. You guys saw it live here. and gave me this live account. It's all done live. Do you think capturing Maduro the way we did is going to hurt us down the road, giving more countries the thought of BRICS? No, I don't think BRICS can compete. I think BRICS is just a show for the two main countries, right? For China and Russia. It's like it has no benefit to any of the other countries. The other countries would rather do business with the US. They're just in that sphere of influence in that side of part of the world, so they're kind of got to deal with it. Ignore the scallywag, the nincompoop. Yeah, we got to bring back like the 1940s curses, right? Remember, like your great grandparents, what their parents would have called them. Nincompoop and scallywag are definitely back in style right now. What was the other thing for the, not the scam, but the scammer? What did he call it? What did he say? It was like a scammer simile. Charlatan. Scoundrel. You charlatan. That's a great word. And that is a fucking vocabulary word. Charlatan. I'm gonna tell my kids to learn that one. Charlatan and epoch. Imbecile? No, that's some shit I used to call people back in the 90s. Back in the 1900s. Yeah, but scallywag, charlatan, diddle dork, and knucklehead are coming back. But now BRICS is not as important, but over a long period it might grow. I don't think so. Not with what Trump's doing right now. He's just giving everyone a hard time for dealing with Russia and China. For all the BRICS nations, there's going to be a price to pay. I don't think you see BRICS around for too long. And look at this. Everyone's giving such you guys are Googling curses from the 40s. That's what you're doing. I see you. Daily has, oh, that's the weekly. I'm sorry. The weekly has no bottom wick. This weekly candle. 1,800 pips up with no wicks. That's that gap. We just filled this gap again. We don't have a bottom wick on this candle, huh? Interesting level. Don't mind coming down for this bottom wick. We get some kind of resistance hold here. Come on, bro. You're drooling all over me. Stop. Stop that bullshit. Very simple. It's a lovely level, lovely 4-hour level, but you see that 4-hour wick? This wick would have to be your stop, and this would be really difficult. Whatever wick you're getting out of this range, that would have to be your stop. Also, your daily's bullish, your 4 hours bullish. People are smoked though. I can't believe it. Chip Tedler. Trump not staying forever. Yeah, but if all goes correct, maybe I think his legacy goes on for another 4 to 8 years. They got to get the midterms. That's what they got to do. You're gonna sell from 25. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at that area. Right, we're there right now. Actually, I believe the 4-hour can make a really steep top wick before coming back in range. And if it works out now, great. The good thing you got going for you is the sturdy no bottom wick, right? But you don't want to blast through it. There was opportunities to enter? No, there's nothing here that I would enter on. There's literally not a single thing that I would enter on. Nowhere here would I have entered in a position on any given day ever. Got hit BE and re-entered? Oh, you got hit BE on that initial drop, and bro, how did you re-enter? As it started coming back down? All right, let's see. The 5 gave you no top wick. Maybe you get a push. Did you take a trade? Nope. Oh, you re-entered up here. Should have just pineappled. Would have had 2 positions. Motion Capital, what's the deal, bro? The one day I woke up late. I didn't take a trade. You didn't miss nothing. You just missed one steep drive up with closures at resistance. All right, 15 just closed. We got 15 minutes before we start getting some London close volume, right? 11 to 11:30, we should see some pushes. But nothing off this level. You also said you make about 15 to 20% a year. No, I said I make 15 to 20% a month if you average out the year. Did we not go over this? You average the entire year out because you have 40% months, you have 10% months, you have negative months sometimes. But if we average out the year, it's roughly 15 to 20% a month. And then you have years like 2023, 2024, yeah. I was just about to ask, where's Rax Burners? Yeah. I think I got 3 or 4 people, unless that's you, the same person, right? Like Tin Man. I think Tin Man was the latest and greatest, but you might outdo Tin Man. You can't fake live streams. The last 5 years are live streams. You can't fake them. This isn't a fake market. You guys are getting the same candle movements I am. If this was fake, you would be sitting at home going, this shit don't match up. What is it, recorded? You can't fake this. Scallywag. You nincompoop. Ay vey. Oh shit, the Jewish just came out. Ay vey. Please don't swap me. What are these shenanigans? Drizza killing it here. Oh, what a pullback. This is going to ride back up here, Drizza. Wouldn't it be amazing after this fucking fake out, we get a closure belowsure? Yeah, I think for that closure, it would have to be below the hourly. The hourly would have to come back down here, but we got closure back down there. Be interesting. Charlatan. I don't know why. That's such a great word, charlatan. Hey, beautiful. How are you? What you doing? Your teachers are going to be calling me, you know.
Stop feeding me.
What was that? Go. Oh. So funny. Don't get mollywopped, yeah. It's a good one, mollywop. What was that? The Beast King? He's being a knucklehead. Come here, you scallywag. What are you doing? Hey. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. No, chill, bro. Chill. Hey. You sprayed him with water? Hey. All right. Down. Jump it up. Down. Spot. Go to your spot now. Spot.
Why he wants to play?
Good boy. Spot.
Why he wants to play?
Take him outside because he's going to destroy half my home. Take one side.
Wait, no,
Thank you. Hey, do me a favor, take it outside. Yourself. Go outside with him. Benny. You're too high. Am I allowed to ask questions here? Like I'm 100% self YouTube taught. Me too. YouTube University, brother. I've always wanted to be able to just ask questions to someone who's been around for a while. Go for it. You'd expect, right? A big part of you taking that position is an expectation of that 30 flip. So in stocks, it can cost $5 per share. Maybe I want 3 shares, so I'm spending 15. Okay, so now I'm in futures and I want to go long on 3 shares. No, wait, that's not how it works. Can you short a stock? Can you sell a stock without owning any? Which one you preferred? Project X. People at the Zoom door. Gotcha. Come in. I set TP and stop loss so I can see those prices. Is that ultimately what matters, or am I missing something? So I'm not a stock guy, but in futures you're not buying shares, right? So there isn't per share cost like stocks. Like we just explained, right? What matters is contract value, tick size, and margin. That's all that matters, right? Your futures contract has a fixed value for every tick, or for every pip. That's what we call, right? For example, it's one pip, one tick is $10, right? One contract, $10. or one lot. I'm sorry, $10, one contract, $10. And then yeah, there's a value per tick, which is 10 cents, right? 10 cents per tick. So your profit loss is based on how many ticks the price moves, you know, pips, ticks, whatever it is, what the tick value is, and the number of contracts. Yeah, your TP and stop loss, they show you the cost of what you make or what you lose, but it's only after the price is translated into pips or ticks, whatever you want to call it, tick value. Is a 5-minute celery plate? No. Oh yeah, if it breaks the lows, that's a 5-minute celery play. I just don't expect it to. You're so bullish here. Even if it breaks that low, you would expect it to come back up. Nice sell there, Drizzle. Good job. Took that too, Jay. Hate this. Against structure, against the daily, against the 4-hour. But if we get a nice bearish close here, right, you can get the next 30, give you a pretty good bearish close. I don't mind taking it. Also been watching a lot of, like, you know how we are trading, this would be against the 4-hour and it would be against the daily, right? So this is technically against our bias, sell here, but it's also a target for that previous drive. So what I've been watching, right, if just mirroring that drive, and I think in the future, if we tap that target area, because like, right, you have a level here, but it blasted through it. But if you look last time when it came up, or last time you had that drive from down there to come up here, this is where I actually based the level off of, right? This blue line. If we're gonna head up the same way over there from that area, then yeah, you can say that at target. At here, we probably couldn't play that sell, but at target, might start playing it eventually. Right, because yeah, I see this, but the last time we had this drive from down here, target is where we messed around with it. Yeah, I think against bias, we'll be taking it at target. Because even if it continues up, you're right, you're just expecting next candle here to make that bottom wick to continue up. You're going to play that anyway. Target. Because even on the time it continued up here, that play gave you that top wick. Right there, that gave you 60, just like it did right now. The bid oversold, expect the sudden drop, it will happen. Fine, we'll see it printed. 15 closed bearish. We don't have a top wick on the previous 15. If we make one, I'll have a sell stop on the break at a slow. So if we're able to come up, make that top wick for this previous candle, which would be a 30 break at a high. And then if we're able to re-break the low, I would look to fill this wick to the left. So we need to break the high, come up, create that top wick here, or the previous 15 luck in here, gang. Bit steeper. I wanted to re-break this high. We don't have a top wick here on that candle. We want to re-break that high. And I give it this. Be patient. Might still do it. Yeah, if we can re-break the high of the previous candle, that gives it a top wick. That gives price push above this area. We grab these orders. At that point, if we re-break the low, we're filling the wick to the left here. That's about 24 pips. And then we'll have a runner. Come on. We got to break up above 24 too. Should basically re-break the current candle high, current 15 high. Once we break that high, I can have a sell stop. If we don't break that high, I'm going to have an expectation of that high being broken. So any kind of drop here, I expect it to come back up and break that high. Hold on, let me let the dog in. You gonna behave? You gonna behave? Come on. You're a good boy. You work 1 hour and 15 mainly. I work with the 1 hour. The 4 hour, 1 hour, 30, 15. You got to do a top down analysis. They all got to, work together like a well-oiled ditty party. How many times a day you smoke weed? As many times as I want. That's the great thing about being me. Yeah, till we break this high, I'm not interested in the sell. Till that previous candle high was broken. We'll go higher, of course, but we need a breather. Let's see. Hey, if we don't break this high here and we continue down here, I won't look for the sell, but I will look for the support to be made to retest the high. Smoke weed every day. I am looking to short this only after we break the high of the previous candle, previous 15, right? Outside of that, I'm not. Right, everything's bullish. Everything's bullish, but you need a bottom wick here on this candle. So once we re-break this high, I'll have a re-break of the low sell. We don't get it. We don't get it. All good. Just let it drop. See, there's your advantage point to fill the wick. Now eaten away. I can't take it without that re-break at a high. Oh. What's your dog's name? Same as my money. Bro, literally asked every question besides trading. How much weed you smoke? What's your dog's name? We're fucking trading gold. I swear. Guys are focusing on the wrong thing. Guys, I'm profitable. Number one paper trader, number one demo trader on YouTube. How often do you put pressure in your left rear tire? No, bro. That's personal. That's personal. You're getting too personal now. All we needed was a re-break out of lows. I mean, sorry, re-break out of highs. We just needed this high to break to be enough. We need that. Okay, here we go, chat. It's definitely Friday. Definitely Friday. You wipe back to...
Think about that. That's just dumb.
You see how we just made a bottom wick for this area where there's no bottom wick? This is what we wanted here. We wanted a top wick for the area where there was no top wick so we could push back. How often you wash your hair? Whenever we get running water in this neighborhood. Whenever we have water. Whenever my third world city gets warm running water. So if there is no bottom wick or no top wick in the 4 hour, what's that mean for the next day? It's not really about the bottom wick or top wick. It's about a wick on opening and wick on closure, because you can have a top wick on an opening or a top wick on a closure, and they would mean two different things. Also, are we talking about a bearish closure or bullish closure? It would mean two different things. So stick around and you'll see all these concepts play out and you'll understand the difference. Dig the mustache fit. You see Florida man often? I am Florida man. Hold on, wait. Word, Ma, pay the water bill. Can't take a shower in this basement. I'd be asking anything today. Yeah, it's Friday. I told you it's Friday mode. You guys remember when we used to have 1,200 viewers on here? It would be like a whole army of trolls. I don't know where they come from, but like, there's definitely a troll farm somewhere. And they sent out like, all right, first Squadron, 3rd Air Battalion, drone strike. Trolls, you ready? We're trading today or just yapping? Today's a lesson in Japanese. It's all right. I mean, we'll send you a screenshots of the profits when they happen. We buy below this area, 45.4. Yeah, we're looking to see if we can form board here, an onion. So we might tap the most recent resistance with a wick, but ideally close above here. You definitely want that closure up here. You might see a tap of these areas, these wicks. The idea here, just we understand gold's a very technical pair, right? It's going to create a resistance. Once it finds a support, it'll fill the range. It's right. It creates a high, it'll retest the high. Create a low, it'll retest the low. So trust it to be very technical. Trust your levels. If you think your levels are solid, then trust gold to either respect them or disrespect them and go based on your own knowledge, right? If you have trust in your levels and your knowledge of reading candles, go based on what you think works, right? What is solid. If you understand what a candle closure means at a certain level, during a certain time or at a certain time, then you got to act on it, right? If that's your edge, sure, you understand it. Hold on, I want to see what fucking turtle dog's barking. What happened? What's the beat? Wait. What happened? Tell me what happened. Come on. Come on. No, you're mad at someone? Look what you did. Damn, gravity, it got you again. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Oh. Stay in my arms forever, right? Stay in my arms forever. Come on, buddy. Your eyes even open? He's snoring. How are you snoring, bro? Stop. Go. Go, your sister's got food. Go. What race is that? He's off-white. Is it okay on top one if I just trade almost 3 times a week? And no top one trade, a top one futures. Cool. What happened? Something funny? Oh, your dance move, your new dance move. That's awesome.
On ice.
That's for you're ice skating. You're pretending to
Yeah.
ice.
I'm practicing for ice skating.
You're practicing for ice skating. Sounds interesting. Okay.
When
Wait.
I get older.
When you get older. Okay. We'll do a lot of ice skating together. Oh, that was what was that? Like a triple toe loop? There goes the bicycle. It's okay if it falls. Not gonna hurt anyone except Benny. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Move away because it might fall. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let Benny out because he's. Are you in a position? Yeah, I'm in a seated position, and I'm waiting for the market to give me an indication of what it wants to do, so I could take a position. The discount on screen, that's you got to use code WIX. It's top one futures. Got a bounce straight. Later. Congrats on the W. Good level with these stops too, man. You probably use these wicks, right? The stop is tough. The best session, like what? Okay, let him. What? Hold on a second, check. Mic check. Yep, mic check. What's the setup you're waiting for? You don't think anyone knows? I literally just explained a hold of support. We were waiting on one specific thing that I spoke about here. We were waiting on the break of this candle high so we could have sell stops. Since we didn't break that candle high, there was no sell stops. The market came down here. You are now at another decision-making area, 45.10. It'll either close above it or below it. What did I just say? The gold is a very technical pair. Come on. Headphones, earplugs, whatever. Use them, utilize them, right? Decision-making area. We're either going to close below it or above it, at which point we're going to trust it to be a support or a resistance, right? As we're coming down here, we've tapped into it, we've reacted, now we're coming back down, and we're going to see a decision made. We're either going to close below or we're going to close above. After that, we're going to, right, hedge it is. You guys fucking 10? Right, it closes below if it's the smaller time frame, but the higher time frame is still bullish here. You're going to give it a chance to fake out, right? You're going to let it close below here and see if you can get that closure back up above, so it can grab these orders of everyone that's selling here and then bring them back up, and their hour liquidity to continue up and retest the highs. Drew this up already earlier, right? The 30 would look like this, and we're just going to look for the break of the highs. Right, don't you remember this? Don't you remember us drawing this up like an hour ago? Remember? Anyone?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
So literally, what are we waiting for now? I don't think anybody knows. No, nobody fucking paid attention. I wasn't muted for that. No, I definitely was not muted. You were muted for an hour?
I asked you, when the fuck did I ever ask you?
Yo, man, I wasn't. I was muted. I was not muted. We do have an influx of ICT traders in here. I will say that. Oh, man. ICT, all right, let's not start that now. I never met the man, but I know he was on my stream once. He came by here, shouted us out, and dipped. Is your knowledge based on ICT? No, I have zero knowledge of ICT. I know nothing about him except full name. Except that he has a really big following, and that following is not just a following, it's like a cult. ICT is a cult. Right? So I know they're all, they show up in droves. But he showed up here. He's been on our streams. He showed up here, dropped a like, had a small conversation in the chat. He's been here. But no, we don't, like, I know nothing about ICT. Every time somebody says something from ICT or mentions a concept, I always have to be like, what does that mean? Because I'm just not, I'm not coming from that branch. Like a lot of people come into trading through ICT. Then there's a whole bunch of people that can get into trading through the MLMs, right? Then there's a whole bunch of people that got into trading because of the C word, right, in 2022, and they just had to stay home and Like, so people are coming here from different places, different angles. Is C word banned? I don't think YouTube likes it, yeah. Yeah, let's get to 100K subs first, and then I won't give a shit. Devo, what's up, man? Yeah, 2 minutes to London close, 30 closes. 15 looking like a decent bullish candle. Yeah, we might have some positions here. Lock in, gang. We might have a position here. I'd like a stronger candle. Give me a top wick first. That sucks. Look, now this. So here's what's going to happen. This is going to create this top wick. Then it's going to attempt to re-break the lows. When it does that, we'll set a buy stop. That is just the ugly closure. It's on the 15. The good thing is the 30 doesn't have a top wick yet. Okay, we're having a buy here. I'm gonna have a market buy right there, and I'm gonna take a buy in the signals right there, right where we are. Move stops to break even here. Oh, come on for the flip. We need a flip. Stops are break even. Oh well, we need that reaction and the flip. Damn, I got slipped 8 pips on that stuff. Wow. Yeah, we made $6. Okay, I'm gonna attempt that buy here again, right from where we are right now. Could buy one. I think we need a top wick here. And if we break down, I'm gonna keep a small stop here, about 28 pips. But we need a top wick here. Once again, going break even on the live account. There, let's go break even, give it another chance, give it another chance to come up here. Bro, flip and drive, let's go. I'm gonna secure partials at 17 pips on the live account, and now we have a runner and stops there, break even. It's house money here. Gonna look to close. I think right here would be roughly 31, right? That previous candle fill. Good close, right? Actually, fuck it, 30 right there. Boom. TP hit. W. 30 pips. We're at 33 on the live account. 40 pips right there. Let's close out at 35. Okay, live closed at 35. Funded close. So we gave it a second chance, right? I didn't want the rebreak of the lows, but once I saw it slowing down at this area, I thought it was a really good idea to enter. I got a better entry on my live account, and the signals got a better entry. But the signals also, the first entry got slipped by 8 pips on the stop. So that was kind of weird. So 1 BE on this attempt and 1 30 pip W here. 29, whatever. It was 33 in the signals. So boom. Look, and look at that. You see why we closed here? You see these candles right here overlap? That's a level. There's a reason there's a small gap there. And that's why that level is where we closed full. And look how great of a read that was. Sniper entry, sniper exit. Win number 612. I mean, I waited for 2 days for these 30 pips. Right? The live made 1200. We made 300 here. And then I'm going to continue waiting for my next position, for my next edge. That's it. Very simple. What's my leverage? I opened a 5 lot on a 50K. I opened a 1 lot here on a 15K. Made $300 here, and I made $1,200 on my live because I closed partials. Show them when they join the community. I'll show them because you guys see me post this in the community and show. I've shown my live terminal on stream plenty of times. That's why I don't do it on purpose. You guys aren't gonna force any hands here. People that have been here, they know, they've seen it, and they're the only ones that matter because they're the loyal ones. The edge is edging, yeah. Double. Pew! All right, 33 pips there. It came back to BE, and then I was taken off, but we secured 33. Go. Win number 612. Every single one of these 612 wins done on the live stream. Every single one of those 90 losses on the live stream. Every single one of those 150 ABs, all live. What else? What else? What else? That win just paid my signals for 4 months. W, I've been telling them, yo, 1W in the signal channel, and then you pay your entire month off. You get 2 or 3, you'll pay a year off. Is the break of the previous 15 a bad entry? It's not a bad entry on the break of the high, but it's not a strong 15 closure, right? You want, so maybe wait on this 30. If your 30 is able to hold like this, man, this is a way better entry than that 15. The big reason I took this 15 was because when you looked at the 30, there was no top wick. I'm expecting if we've bounced here off this support, and first thing we're doing is opening up with a bottom wick. A lot of times, as long as this initial wick is way below the range here, or below the range, this one will bounce off this level. It'll bounce off. You've seen us do this, I think, the day before yesterday. Bounced off this level to come up for this 30 top wick, and the fact that the 15 is bullish just is that's not the initial breakdown. The initial breakdown is 30s closing, wicking off this area. Now we're opening up with this bottom wick, right? it was based off the 30, but you guys see the 15 close bullish and you're thinking, all right, onion, buy. No, that's not what I'm really looking at. The 15 closing bullish here is just an extra confirmation. Like, you guys look for extra confirmations. This was an extra confirmation that, yeah, we should see some bullish momentum to fill some of this wick. This wick is an advantage point of sorts. But my biggest reason, number one reason for entering that trade was the way that 30 closed at my level. It broke my level, rejected hard out of it, back up. And the next 30 opened up with a bottom wick towards my level. So as I look at it breaking the body of this 15, entries could be anywhere within this bottom wick. Anywhere within here, you're obligated to take a buy. We got in over there, we got in over there, but best entry here, but it never got there on that candle, so you would have missed it. Oh, show them how it's done? Yeah, I mean, just wait. I mean, like I said yesterday, it comes with the territory. It comes with the fact that I'm streaming, I'm live, and I hop in here to do this, you know, to do this for the public, and the public gets a chance to take their bites, right? When you play sports, you know that people are going to be watching on the sidelines. But guess what? They're on the sidelines, so they don't affect the score. $100 on live today, 1K account, nice trade. Yep, W. Now just wait for more, because your next opportunity would be the 30 closure, right? And if you get this 30 closure, you're looking for that break at a high buy. The high buy. Personally, I just don't think it happens. Too long to wait. It's already here, and 20 minutes from now, it has to look exactly like this. Chances are, like, it's gonna move away from here, up or down, right? So there we go, it's moving away now. Maybe it could move away and come back, but like, it's gonna move away from here. Still additional pressure. What's additional pressure? Sell? I missing the conversation. Or you're not talking to me? People watching? Oh yeah, it's additional pressure. Yeah, initially, but that's how I know, like, people are profitable. If other people are profitable, I can see them trade, and like, I see how they react to pressure, to losses, to wins. And you can, like, other traders. I talked to Don about this quite a few times. Like, other traders know when other traders are profitable or not. Like people that are really profitable, like, you could probably, like, just by listening to someone, we can tell if the other person is profitable. You don't put them on blast, but like, you can tell amidst the conversation. You know what? There are people that'll point everything out. I'm the type of person, like, if you're lying, I'll let you lie. I'll know about it. I'll stand there. I'll be like, oh yeah? Damn, that's great. And I'll let you lie further and further and see how far you take it. Even if I already heard from somebody the truth, right, or whatever it is, right? You know, like, or if I just, like, understand what you're saying is bullshit, but like, I know it and you don't know, then I'll let you fucking, because why? Who the fuck cares? I don't care for that confrontation. I really do not. It's a waste of my time telling you that you're lying. Just let it go, and they'll be like, all right, cool, great conversation. I'll talk, and I'll walk away knowing I won't call you out on it, but just don't lie, because I'm not gonna call you out on it. I don't care. Turning haters into believers. We used to say that once, right? Because we used to have a lot of haters, and people would come in here, and that was like my number one thing. I was like, the greatest feeling is turning a hater into a believer and a supporter. Because you're beating them with logic and validating your knowledge, right? That's guided by experience with your actions, and that's how you get supporters. Forgot to change lots on my new account and won 50% of my account on that trade. W. Savage. You looking for another sniper entry buy on this candle? No, I'm not looking for a buy on this candle. We've just reflipped bearish. It's going to have to set up again. I gotta be honest with you. I am looking to roll a joint or two. While we wait. Yeah, thanks for the W today, Wiggs. Paid for my party this weekend. Oh, guy keeps saying I paid for something. What else did I pay for? Thanks for the W. You paid for my vacation strippers. Thanks for paying for my strippers, Wix. How come I never hear some shit like, hey, thanks for that W, Wix. I'm going to go invest in my friend's business. I'm going to go invest in my friend's trap house or something. Thanks, Wix. You helped me pay for these ski masks so I could go rob this. I never hear nothing good. Paid for my braces game this weekend. Thanks, Wix. You helped me pay for my first sloppy toppy. Oh, that's your name, Sloopy. Braces means strippers in UK or brasses? I don't know. Sorted out my rent. Yeah, I used to get the rims one a lot. Like a lot of people be like, "Yo, I bought my rims. You just help me pay for my rims." I'm like, "How the fuck is the first thing you get with your payout is rims?" The first thing people get with their payouts is rims. I understand though, because when you drive a hoopty or when you drive like a regular car, right? Rims are like 99% of the outfit. Like it's really about the rims. You could drive a piece of shit. You got some nice Giovanni's on it, right? You throw in some 24 inch Lexanis and a Resvani, and you can go out to the club now. My car shoes, word. My Lamborghinis. The rim can change to 4 to... Bro, go look at like a 96 Maxima that comes with hubcaps. You would not be caught dead driving that shit. You put some nice rims on it and maybe some white out light instead of the yellow. Get all the lights white, right? Like bright white. It'd be incredible. Hey, gang, by the way, can you please drop a like and sub to the channel? If you're new here, please sub to the channel. If you enjoyed that W that we just got, the win that we just got, please sub to the channel, like the stream, and please share. I need your help. I need your help to grow this account. Please share this. My first car was a 1986 Nissan Maxima, a hand-me-down car from my 2 older brothers and dad. My first car was a 1990 Nissan Maxima, a hand-me-down from my pops. It came with that automatic seatbelt that when you get in, it would just go bzzz and choke the shit out of you if you're not tucked in, right? If you're not sitting, imagine like when you're getting in and if you're like still with your head out and calling to somebody and you do that shit, you'll get choked to death. You can't. You got to get in. Because as soon as you close the door, the fucking seatbelt will start riding around the edge of the door. Sound problem? No, it can't be. No way. We're getting good sound. I see good sound. Yeah, so it used to be automatic all day. Now it's not automatic anymore. All right, we're printing bullish. Hold on, so let me think. Some actually sucks me when the car door was open and the car was on. It used to say door is ajar. We're like, no, door is a door. A jar is a jar. It's like when when you're trying to enter a website and it says tap here to prove you're not a bot, and it's like, bitch, you're the bot. You prove that you're not a bot. Fuck. Door is ajar. I'm the human one. You're the bot. All right, 30 might actually give us that closure. Hold on, give me 1 second, gang. Take a quick nap at lunch for work, wake up, and so you guys take a dub. Yes, sir. W, blessed wins, beautiful family, respect to you. Thank you. Appreciate that. What do you like to do outside of stream? My kids. I love hanging out with my kids. Gym. I love the gym. Like if I could, I would just take my kids, go to the gym, and just live there. Gym is amazing. Sanctuary. Because I get in my own head, like nobody bothers me, and like everyone around me has the same goal, and we're all just trying to get there, right? The gym is a lot like the charts, right? You got to understand, like it's a marathon, not a sprint. You know how I know it's a marathon, not a sprint? Because like if you showed up, if it was a sprint, you would show up and you would just max out every cable exercise, right? You just go for that bottom bar and just get the whole stack, do the entire stack. No, you show up, right? You do the 30, the 40, the 50s, you go up by 15s, you could do the 65s, the 80s, the 95, the 110s, right? And you slowly get down to being able to do the entire fucking machine, right? But you can't do it on the first day. You slowly get there, right? As you build your muscles, right? Same thing with here. You build that muscle memory and you slowly get there. Right now you're lifting maybe a 25-pound plate, but it's all about showing up. You show up here often enough, you put in, it's not really about like what kind of skill you have, right? It's consistency. Consistency will outperform skill any lifetime. Over a period of time, consistency will outperform skill there. So as long as you're showing up to get the next plate and then a bigger plate and then a bigger plate, you'll outperform your own self eventually over time. Missed the trade. Was watching since Asian session and missed the trade. That's wild. I mean, you 95%, 99% of what we do is wait, right? And we spend 5 seconds trading. We get paid for the knowledge we have based on all that waiting. You have a favorite lift? Man. So I don't have a favorite lift, but when I work my arms and when I work my shoulders, I get shredded. So I love going from like from barbell curls, right, to dips, and I love doing the whole the extensions. The rope extensions right into easy bar curls. Like they'll get your up. I superset them back and forth, and then in the last one I superset drop set them, or I drop set superset them, however you want to put. And yeah, I go heavy on that. And then I love my shoulder exercises, right? The lateral raises, the front raises. Yeah. I do really good, and when I do chest, flies, I can do heavy weights, really heavy. Legs? Yeah, I love leg day, especially the bench press. You know how leg day goes? You be walking in for leg day, trip over and end up laying down on a bench. Just doing this, you're like, damn, I just fucking tripped into this? How the fuck, man? Running in my way, yo. You get up, you be like, I gotta do these squats. You gotta do the squats. I come up to the squat rack and I fucking curl that fucking bar. You're like, damn, just fell on the bar. They just... No, I do legs. I do legs, of course. No chicken leg. But it's by far the most boring day. It's not a hard day. It's not a difficult day. It's just boring. Like, all right, I'm working on some shit ain't nobody gonna see, and it's just mundane and like, but it's cool. It's cool. You know what? What's good about leg day? I throw in extra ab exercises. Yo, but there's a whole bunch of people in my gym like that be just wear pants in the gym, and I know why they wear pants, because they're brolic, right? They big, but they would look really funny in shorts. They would look really funny in shorts because they're fucking big, and you got like legs like this. They would look really funny. There's one way to tell if you had a good leg day. If the next morning you're taking a shit and you can't get up off the toilet, you've had a good leg day the day before. If you have a hard time getting up off the toilet, you had a really good leg day. You know, you just be stuck on the toilet like, oh, fuck it, maybe I just hang out here for a little while. Because I can't get up. You can't call for help. It's one of those, like, you might need a nurse. My volume is dying because London closed, so everything, right, the entire morning London was still open, so we had volume from New York, from London, but London just closed 29 minutes ago right there, so the volume started dying out. So you're on there for too long and then you're sore as fuck, your legs are dead from sitting. Next thing you know, your ass is crawling out of a fucking bathroom like you just went through a battlefield. Yeah, that's terrible. I don't know what's worse, that or throwing a tampon at your girl when she has a period and going, incoming! Retreat! Retreat! Piping with noodle legs is torture. What about using Western toilets after a good leg day? Yeah, we actually have seats on ours. I don't know if are you in the air? Are you just hanging in the air? Those are the bad old days. I don't know. I never experienced that. You know what? Where I was born in Ukraine, like, the building next to ours, none of the apartments had bathrooms. There was just one big outside toilet in the yard, and everybody had to go there. And it had no seat. That's what I remember. And I always used to think, like, why don't it have a seat? Who the fuck would take the seat from there? Verify Calendly's not working. I know quite a few people told me that. It's off. It's turned off. It'll be working after Valentine's. I expect it to work after Valentine's. Yeah, just opened up, went straight to the break of the highs. I know. So the only thing we were looking for, right, was, well, the next thing we were looking for that we just spoke about was that 30 closure, right, which we got. But you needed a bottom wick here on the opening, because once that 30 closes, now the same thing. Remember, we were looking at the 15, and then the 30 didn't have a bottom wick, it didn't have a top wick here. We opened with a bottom wick up. So we were just looking for the same thing here on the 30 and the hourly. The 30 closed bullish here, which is the hourly with the bottom wick. So if you get that bottom wick first, you expect the hourly to have a top wick either to come down, or if it comes up, right, there's no wick, it's just going to continue up and you win. But if it comes down, you're expecting that top wick. So the idea was to get that top bottom wick first, do this 30 support, take an entry off of here to come up and get this top wick. So you can see it would have been about 80 pips. But well, we did get the closure. We did get the top wick on that previous candle. The only thing we did not get is the bottom wick on the opening of this one. So there was no positions, and this is where I'm going to call it. Okay. no, I'm gonna call it a session here. Gang, please drop a like, sub to the channel if you enjoyed that win, if you enjoyed the value that you get here, if you're yourself are getting any value, or if you're able to utilize what we're doing, if you're winning. Even if you're not trading like me, if you enjoy the conversation, if you enjoy the camaraderie, if you like the vibes here, please drop a like, sub to the channel, help me grow this community. All right, appreciate it, and I think we can get to 30K subs before this month. I think we can get to 50K subs by summertime, and then we'll start doing 24-hour streams. We'll start doing a lot of things. Let's get to 50K, then 100K, but I need your help, and like I said, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep providing value. I'm going to keep giving out these stimmies. The Wix 9 stimulus checks are going to be in the mail today. We got a nice W, right? And all I ask for is your support. You to drop a like, sub to the channel, and please share this stream. By the way, gang, before you dip, we haven't done this in a little while, right? We haven't really done the W spam. Hi from Bolivia. Hi from South Florida. I like the community. Who doesn't like the community? I like the community. How wouldn't I like the community? Love the community. Wait. You can't spam dubs yet. It's too soon. Hey, gang. All right, perfect. Spam the fucking W's for that win we got. Spam the dubs. Let's go. Spam the dubs. Go. Yeah. Spam them up, spam them up, spam them up. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Penny, appreciate the W's. All right. Oh, that's why I wasn't moving like that. Because I had the top chat. I hate top chat. Live chat's way better. Give to me live chat. Okay, gang, that's the session. Hey, Sunday, we will run our private Asian session for everyone in the Signals community. Please show up Sunday. We will trade 8 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a private session, just only the people in there. And we'll do a 50K account giveaway. Okay, I'll give away another 50K. So show up. Make sure you show up Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're new in the Signals, or if you didn't know about it, almost everyone in there knows. Should be a pretty nice stream. So if you're in there, show up. If you're not in there, you have a couple of days to join. And we're gonna run that as we do every single Sunday. It's a private Asian session for the weekly market open, for next week's market open. And it's only for the Signals community. Outside of that, we'll be right back into full swing of things on Monday. Let's check what we have going on next week. Saturday, Sunday. Ain't shit going on. Nothing. Tuesday. All right. Red folders Tuesday for New York. Okay. Amazing. So nothing on Monday. Should be a clean day. And Tuesday, we got some red folders, some volume.
Unless we buy Greenland by then.
Oh, yeah. Buy Greenland. We might invade Greenland. We might have no choice. We might take out their leader in about 20 minutes. Not like Maduro. Yeah. Is there any weed in Greenland? How would they grow it? It's too cold, right? That's a place I can't live in. There's more people on my block probably than on the entire continent over there. So anyway, yeah. Greenhouse weed, yep, hydroponics. So secluded, so far away from civilization. I can't do it. Anyway, let's call this session Signals. I'll see you guys, or Zoom gang, I'll see you guys on Sunday. If you're part of the Signals, if you're not, you got a couple days to join, and I'll see you in there. Mods, thank you so much for helping me run the stream. And chat, thank you for helping me grow this channel and grow this community. And please, let's keep going. I'll be back here with you guys on Monday morning. Love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up. And just like that, another New York session in the books. Have a great weekend, everyone. Show up Monday with your accounts intact, with your top 1 futures instant funded accounts intact and ready to trade, right? Use code WIX, 50% off. Be here ready to trade, not pass evaluations and challenges, but actually make money. Bring your full mental clarity, and I will see you there. Enjoy your weekend. Later.